let's look at my holiday 1/6 scale miniatures, new and old, that I did not use this Christmas. Coming up after this.
It's Christmas time. It's Christmas time. Open up your presents. You get toys.
Okay, this is my second time trying to record this video. My computer turned off. It wasn't plugged in. It's not working. I did dress this doll up in this Christmas fashion that was sent to me from Germany, Europe. Kind of cool. It's kind of an exclusive. It's kind of a ribbony material. It was something that I meant to open in a video. I did try it on a Wild Hearts crew. It fit really nicely, but the hat was too small for their heads. So I stuck it on one of my WWE bodied color reveal heads. I like it. She's a little shiny in these lights, but we're gonna start. I have these bins. I guess this stuff is mostly new and more wooden stuff that I've picked up recently to add to the dioramas. This is mostly stuff that I had last year, and if you look on my Instagram, toohunky on Instagram, if you go back to the last year, I did do a lot of holiday dioramas, and perhaps the year before that, but I got some good stuff in here, and I do want to go through it. I have a lot. Let's expect lots of diorama videos in 2023, and I have to sort through this stuff. I'm minimizing my life. I want to make my life more simple and not have as much belongings, and I've collected a lot of diorama stuff. So I've got a couple shelves filled with diorama stuff, and I've got this new shelf that I put up that I put all kinds of I want to make it just wooden stuff because I really like that. You can see the walls. I made a video about making these walls, and that is what I really like. Oh, and these crate furniture. So I will be making more crate furniture and more wooden items that I'm not going to paint because that's not my jam. But white and wooden stuff, that's what I like. But I will experiment with other things, and I do have other things for different dolls, like slate legs, more colorful, childlike things. Can I look in these bins and spend this holiday with the stuff? We'll start with some of these thrift things. So some newer thrift things that I've found. Like I said, I have thrown up more thrift stuff on the shelf there, but I do want to take it down, put it in a video, and show you that stuff additionally, but I pulled off the most Christmassy things that I've recently found. Look at this gingerbread house. It could be like a gingerbread house cookie jar. It's just really cute. I can't believe I don't have that in pictures on Instagram this year. I did find this cast iron stove. I've been wanting one of these for a long time. It is missing the top, but that's okay. I could probably make a little black panel. And this, I did see one on Instagram that was pretty much exactly the same, missing the pieces as well, but it was $20 or something, and I wasn't paying this. I found this. I walked into a thrift store, found it for $3. Very happy to find that. I'm not sure how good the scale is. It's looking pretty good at the dimensions I have it, but I mean, it would be the size of a nice tiny wood stove, so I guess it's a pretty good scale. You can see it next to the doll. Usually when I have these panels up, I have a brick wall in the middle to make them expand or shrink depending on the size of the space I'm using them in, and the brick wall is perfect in the middle to put this up against. So very happy to find a cast iron stove because I've been looking for a long time. I'm still looking for bigger ones. And let's see what else we have. I still have time to use this. It's a little crystal champagne bottle. It's the perfect 1/6 scale. I really love that find. Really nice. And then this gold clock is pretty sweet. Turn of the century, luxury, my style for sure. That's what I like. These skates I found last year. I probably have put those in pictures of dioramas. I found, I don't know, I have 5 or 6 of these little birch vases, which I can use in many different ways. Totally nice, totally natural, totally my style. Let's look at some of the other things here. So normally when I have Christmas decorations, I like to decorate with these things, and I'll put garland and little ornaments and stuff up. So I think I've scattered these around. I buy bags of these things, but I usually only want to put like one in the room on a shelf or something, just to stand it up and make it look cute. So I did get a few of these bags from the dollar store last year, I believe. A little Christmas tree, a little angel. So just spreading these tiny little things around. They're made of wood. They look like they're more antique crafty, so they're perfect for my aesthetic. I love it. And there's a poinsettia here. And there's even more. There's a reindeer over here. And then I have all of this kind of garland. Still probably could use that for New Year's. Clear and silver. And then those are some of my favorite finds, these little ornaments, because that looks like an antique ornament and it's the right scale. They're big ornaments, but there's even tinier ones in here. And you can see this is worth showing. A little bell, really nice to put on a tree. Oh, my trees. I guess I won't be showing you my trees. Well, I can show you these ones. This little paper one, putting them on a table, looks really cute. More 50s decorations, and then I have little clothespins with lights that are cute. More garland just to hang around, always looks good. And there's other stuff in here too. Silver ornaments, tassels. Let me put the lid on this so we can see. Yeah, I have used a lot of this in Christmas past. But you can see all of those things. Love and miss that. This also came with shoes for regular Barbie size. So if you're in Germany and you want to get this pack, I don't know, is this the store you can get it at? You might know it. I think I do have some exclusive dolls also from Germany that are made by one specific store for one specific store. Let's put this stuff back. Oh, I left this ornament out. I guess Santa Claus can stay here on the shelf for now. So let's look at these natural products that I picked up. I'd say mostly these are new. This isn't really holiday, but I do plan on making some chairs out of these. I've made pencil case sofas before, and I can do it with bricks sometimes. I still haven't done my Mega Blocks furniture video, where I make different furniture, but pencil cases, for example, make great cushions for sofas. So, and despite if I make the frame with wood or not, wood or bricks, depending on what kind of video I want to make, maybe some of each, these will make great natural chairs. I believe I showed those in another video before. They're just in here to make, these logs were for Christmas. I never used those. So birch tree logs, I made sure to choose through the ones. I found these at Dollarama in Canada. I made sure to find ones that were smaller, and it would look so nice next to the fireplace stacked up. Sad that I didn't bring those out this year. I mean, there's still time. The winter season has just really begun. Little apples. The funny thing about this, I buy a whole bag and I only need like one, because you don't want to have too many of the same thing. You can spread them out, put them on different shelves though, but I love these apples and I got them at Dollar Tree. And then I saw some of those and acorns and thought I had time, but I didn't. But I went back and then I found these buried, and then I didn't find the acorns, but at the Dollarama I did end up finding the acorns. I guess they're the same. I didn't really get a good look at the ones that I had seen before at Dollar Tree. I do know now. Don't wait. You buy the stuff right away. I got, these are new to Dollar Tree this year, just like the ones that I showed you, but maybe even better. Little angels, they're a little bit bigger, and they would look, just one or two would look so nice on the shelf. These little Christmas trees I picked up to put on my natural Christmas shelves would look so nice. And these Santa Clauses. I'm gonna just take one of each. Gonna have lots of those little bags just to get one. A sled. I believe this came in from the Dollar Tree. Would have looked so nice just standing over there in the corner. These buckets, I've shown these, probably even shown these back. Cheaper to get these at the Dollar Tree than Dollarama. You get 3 of them, and I use these all the time. I actually use buckets just like this for my trash cans. So in Doll World, it makes sense to have them like this. And then a white option, some string to make rugs, to hang stuff, to jute and ribbons. I'll show you more of that stuff. Just hanging it around like garland looks great. I've got little bags of little plastic toys in here from Kinder Surprise. Those are always safe, and they, as long as you put them in mostly vintage diorama, they're gonna look like they're vintage toys anyway. So that would have been great. Wooden beads, I don't really have a purpose for those. I just love natural wood stuff, and I figured I could use them for lags on furniture, or who knows, I could even make myself a necklace. Fences come in handy for a kid's room inside, or who knows, I gotta do some outdoor scenes too, even though if I'm going to do outdoor scenes, I'd probably rather just go to the real wild. I don't know what those are for. I'm totally could use this MDF tiny boards for something. I'm glad I got those. Some dice in here. Just putting them on the shelf would work, but I can make these into something. I know that they'll be useful down the line. Maybe this is for a curtain or for a bedspread. Just this mesh Enviro bag made in unbleached cotton. It's one of my favorite things. And then, I believe that these were sent to me from Germany. I've never seen ones that were magical shaped like this. I guess they're supposed to be like little fairy vials, but you know, we normally find the ones at Dollar Tree. I have never seen more elaborate ones like this. They would have been good for Christmas too. Let's put that stuff back in there. Quite a shame that I never pulled them out for a natural Christmas. Nothing in here I want to get rid of. I guess maybe there could be some stuff in here that I could part with, but no, I like it. And like different colored ornaments depending on what color room or theme that I want to do this year. But mostly I do like to stick with just the red and the natural and the white and the green, the traditional Christmas, because I like that olden days aesthetic, and then that's how it is. Let's look at some more olden days stuff that I have used. Got some paper. This was from Dollarama. I don't exactly know how I would incorporate that into the dioramas. Maybe just make boxes for parcels. These things, I used some of these last year. A great bedspread or blanket. That bag is, and then I like to turn these into pillows. Do I have an example of that here? Yeah. So I just made this giant pillow, just put some cotton balls inside there, and I do that like this with these too. They always have these little bags. They have them in little different patterns and colors, and I even like the string hanging off the side, kind of a masculine yet white natural cotton sack pillow. And I love using those. Looks olden days, and this is no exception. So you can just add that on the bed as your main accent. Huge pillow, kind of cute. This makes a good bedspread again. A bag, just throw that on the bed. Looks great. Here's another example of one of those pillows that I made. It's a postage one. Just fold it over a few times. Looks good like this. Looks good like this. I like the red ribbon hanging off the side. Those pillows are great. Even these envelopes. These envelopes came with little cards, but putting this up as an old vintage poster in the back looks nice. I believe I used this wreath on a shelf. Like, oh, sorry, knocked her over. That just looks nice hanging on the wall like that. It's an olden day Christmas. I love craft paper. Again, my same colors, same natural fibers. That's cute to put up. I don't need these many. I just really need one. But you know, when things are $1, you can buy them all for $1. Little Christmas trees are in here. I bought these this year. I remember, haven't used those. These little sleds. I think I bought these at the beginning of this year. Still have their tags on. I meant to put those in. I couldn't decide which color, so I bought one of each. both could work. I would remove this garland and stuff, and then I would probably use this separately. I would not want to use them together. They don't scale well together. If you take this off, this just ends up looking like a baby sleigh or a little tiny sleigh for an ornament, but not too tiny. And then this would look so nice, this bow and holly, and I guess this cone is out of scale, but it would look cool on the front door or just hanging right there by itself. It would make a great decoration. So yeah, I would split this stuff up, and definitely old-fashioned Christmas great things. Lots of this stuff. So ribbon and string and red jute and ball ribbon, ball holly, pom-pom holly. Anyway, I can just hang this stuff around. It just looks so cool. I did that in some dioramas, so I have lots of examples of different color jutes and strings and ribbons to hang around. You can, of course, use them as you need to, and I made these big brown paper parcels tied up with string. Those are always great too. I found these boxes at the dollar store. I tie them and they look great under the tree. I did use those last year. These nutcrackers, like more as statues. So they're tiny for the nutcracker size for real life, and they're kind of small for nutcrackers for statues, but I put these at the entrances of rooms and stuff, on one on each side, put them over in the corner. I love these. Now I do have a different style of these. You're supposed to paint them and stuff, but no, that's not my jam. I like to keep them as is. You can see how good they look with the wall. They blend in, keep things natural, but it doesn't mean that you can't paint them and make them colorful the way that you want to. And look, they even came with little axes that would look good in lots of diorama decorating scenarios. What else do I have here? Some of these necklace lights are amazing. So especially with moving pictures on Instagram, these would come in handy. Are they? Can you see that they are on? Yeah, they twinkle. Some of them twinkle. I don't know if you can see them twinkling in the lights. Yeah, maybe you can see, but they look so lifelike. Now there's many colors. I like to stick with the color theme, but you know what? They still look amazing. A string of lights, and even just throwing a string of lights like that, like a rundown Christmas, adds kind of cool style to it. This, I've got some ornament from, I believe I got this at Walmart. I never used that. Put these antlers on a shelf. They're gonna look amazing. They're tied together. I didn't know if I was gonna split it up or just leave it as this bunch. I guess that would just look so good as an old-fashioned ornament sitting on the shelf. What else do I got in here? I got some Christmas cards, some that I made myself, and some that were just little tags that came with stuff, and I love them as is. You can see over here some that I've made just by folding cards and putting stickers on them, and then, I don't know, you just throw these things around and they look like, I tried to find little tags that look like they could be used as little cards, and they look more professional than the ones that I made, and I like that. What else do I have in here? Oh, I don't know if this works. Those are huge pine cone lights, but I guess I bought them and then I thought that they could look cool if I hung them, lit them, and they would be surreal, giant pine cone chandelier lights. I think that it could be pulled off. These two things, these were sent to me by one of you. I love that. Snow globe. Little, I guess these are from, like, I'm not sure which store, craft store. I don't go to Michael's and other craft stores enough. Probably should go more and look more at their miniatures, but these are great. I would love to put those holiday snow globes, just putting those on the wall would look so good. And then what else do I got in here? These are little wooden This would have made such a great little display. They're tiny little Charlie Brown Christmas figures in wood. They would look so good on the shelf. That's such a shame that I didn't open them and use them. Next year, for sure, I have to do a Charlie Brown Christmas display. So that was a lot of things, made a lot of mess. I feel really bad that I didn't make a Christmas room this year, but there will be, I guess I did. There were some pictures that I did for my advent calendars that I did not continue on. Maybe I still will. I don't know. I'd have to pump out the last 10 days, 5 days, 5 to 10 days out today, but I don't think that's happening. I think I give up, but I am going to show my advent calendars on this channel at some point. When I'm going to do the Fisher Price one that I opened with Fisher Price toys, I'm going to do the PJ Masks with PJ Masks. This year I'm going to do a lot more dioramas. Maybe I'll pick a day and I'll always do 1/6 scale rooms. I could do a room each week. I think people would like to see that. Different themes. I have enough stuff to not run out of themes. I also have to minimize that stuff. I also have acquired some more miniatures that weren't as Christmassy, so I didn't put them in this video. Yeah, there's lots. Lots of you have been asking for more dioramas. Going to be making more of this furniture. Need to show you the wood diorama wall. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Merry Christmas. We'll see you next time. Happy holidays.
It's Christmas time. It's Christmas time. Open up your presents. Yeah, toys.
What? You can't see the mess. This looks like a fun holiday. Oh, I forgot about Mrs. Santa Claus passed out. But these are so cool. Got a lot of cool stuff here. I have to say, none of the stuff did I feel like I wanted to dispose of. Unfortunately, I gotta minimize some of this stuff. Feel real bad that I didn't make a Christmas room. I really apologize. I guess I have to make a New Year's room, don't I? Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll decorate a shiny gold and silver. I notice that that's happening. People are mixing the gold and silver this year. Can't choose, use both. I love using both. I don't have a problem with that. Some people don't like mixing metals. It's not an issue. Mix your metals. Check out the other diorama videos, the hauls and how I make these walls, and there's lots of diorama stuff on here for you to check out. Lots of ideas for you.